What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Ichi the Witch, chapter 32, or should I say Hunt 32. So I am at work right now, so I won't be able to edit this video to the best of my abilities, but hopefully you respect the grind. And if you do, make sure you thumb up the video and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. So when it comes to Ichi the Witch, I'm starting to like the Goku dude more than Ichi. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ichi, I think, is a dope main character. I like his facial expression, especially when he gets serious. But Goku, man, like, this dude facial expressions look like he ready for war, and he don't care who he got to go through to get what he want. And I'm rocking with it. Ichi's the same way too, but I don't know. I like his overall character design just a little bit better than I do Ichi. But I also will say, I just like their dynamic, man. I like the way they are together. Like, their friendship seemed like it could be something great on the lines of, like, you know, Killua and Gon, who else? Kurabara and Yusuke, you know, Asta and Yuno, you know, Shinra with Arthur. Like, it seemed like they could have one of those great friendships if he stayed with the story. So that's why I'm hoping he does. I hope he's not one of those characters where we got him for this arc and we may not ever see him again, you know, or he might pop out here and there. I hope that's not the case. I hope he actually joins the crew and stick with these guys, you know, stick with Komugi as well as Dez, and just be a part of the gang where it's just these group of four, or maybe even more as the series goes on. But I just hope he's not a one and done character. You guys know how they are, where you see this one character in one arc, they're badass, and you might not see them again for like 5 or 6 more arcs, and then they might make a small appearance towards the end of the series where they're just throwing up their hand to give energy to a spirit ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not throwing shots out there, but you guys know what I mean. But we're about to get into this chapter, man. Subscribe and hit that bell. So the chapter starts off where the last one left off, Ichi smashing this sorrow, you know, magic beast into the ground, and that panel of Ichi just standing there where you got Goku looking at him just looks dope as hell. Then he looks at Goku and says, like, yo, he's sorry it took longer than he expected to, you know what I'm saying, shake off the crowd. But he had it where he switched places with Komugi, and she's pretty much on top of an ice shark flying throughout the city trying to distract him, while Goku and Ichi are here to destroy this sorrow magic beast. And you got it where Ichi says, like, yo, nice punch. I seen the blow that you threw earlier. And you got it where they dap one another up. And you see that Goku, he's in a whole lot of pain. Like, his arm looks nasty as hell. And he says it's because he went over 50% synchro rate. And that's not something he usually do too often, because it causes him damage as well as, you know, whatever he's attacking. But this is the first time we've seen him go for 50. We always see him hit like 2%, 1%. We may have, I think I might have seen him do 20 or 30 here and there. But for the most part, we've never seen him go to 50. And you see that it's pretty hurtful for him to do that. But then that's what I love about Ichi, is just like how you could have these serious moments and then they drop comedy at the right time. And I don't even know if this was meant to be funny, but the fact that you got Daz just looking at him like, yo, oh, the two of you guys hanging out, huh? Oh, going all out against Magic Beast. Like, the fact that she's making those type of comments is hilarious as hell. But then you have it with a sorrow magic beast. You know, he gets up, he starts screaming. He was like, yo, why come you have the scent of the world hater on you? It's stronger on you than it is on that witch over there, you know, that dumb-witted witch. And I feel like he wanted to say a different word. And if you know what rhyme with witch, you probably know what word I'm talking about. But that's just the vibe I got. And he's asking Ichi to explain everything, give him all the details. And Ichi is looking at him like, yo, what? You're not upset that I just pounded you into the ground? Pause. And he's like, nah, man, nah, I want to know what happened with the world hater. Like, this guy really cares a lot for the world hater magic beast. And you got it where Ichi tells him, like, yo, I froze him and stabbed him in the neck. That right there, that's all he really gave him as a context. Like, he didn't say whether or not the guy survived or not. That right there in itself, you would have thought would have had this dude ready to go all out against Ichi. And to a certain extent, he is. He tells Ichi, like, yo, I'm going to kill you. But next thing you know, as soon as he says that, you have it where Goku pops up from the side. Panel look godlike, where he like sneaks attack him and gives him a synchro rate punch of 20%. And you got it where, of course, you have it like the sorrow magic beast is looking at Goku. He makes like this little, I guess, mud wall out of sorrow, and he says it's something he was trying to avoid from doing because he has to take away some of the sorrow from his little sorrow death ball that he created. and he's going to have to use some of that to create this wall. And it seems as if this wall kind of got Goku stuck in place. I think he called it the misery mask. And then next thing you know, you have it where Ichi comes to free him, and he actually managed to do that. And then him and Ichi go for a double attack against this magic beast. But of course, he managed to dodge it by using like a sorrow spear. I'm imagining that's all the sorrow that he's gathered over the past 10 years. And it looked like both characters are being sucked into this spear. Look like Ichi's in it more than Goku. But then again, it could be just the angle that this picture is drawn from. It could be where not Goku, but Ichi isn't even in it. And it's just the angle of the drawing. And it does look, for a fact, you could tell that Goku's leg is stuck in it. The next thing you know, you got it where Goku sees his younger sister. Actually, his sister is older now that I think about it. He sees his sister in front of, the Sorrow Magic Beast, and she's upset at what Goku's doing. She's saying, like, yo, how could you do this? Like, yo, this dude has brought kindness to our country. And, of course, Goku is like, what are you talking about, elder sister? He's like, please stop this. And then next thing you know, she says, like, yo, how could you ever believe that violence would work against, Lord Bakugami? And of course, it's like, yo, stop talking like that. It's a demon that twisted you and father and everyone in this whole entire country. His sister goes to say, well, then it's my fault that this is happening. It's like, if that's the case, then I'll take my own life. And then you have it where the magic beast whispers to her, like, yo, because of you invited me here. This whole country is going to die. And you see that his sister is overridden by guilt. And that's when you have it where Goku's like, yo, stop it, damn it. Like, yo, shut your mouth, you bastard. Stop talking like that to my sister. And he goes to swing at this magic beast, but it turned out he's actually swinging at your boy Ichi, and Ichi managed to dodge the attack. But I'm imagining the synchro rate was probably really high on this attack, just on the pure destruction that it caused. And you have it where Goku is like, yo, I'm gonna punch you into a paste. I'm gonna smash your face in. Like, I will make you pay. And you got it where he's constantly attacking Ichi. Ichi manages to dodge, and he's like, yo, what's going on? And then that's when, this Sorrow Magic Beast goes to say, those who are given sorrow are shown visions of nightmares, which drive them into insanity. Some break down and cry. Some attempt to take their own lives. And then that's when they show your boy Goku, like, just look like he's overcome with anger and rage. And I'm not gonna lie, these panels look sick as hell. Like, you just see like this aura around him, this dark aura. And he says, like, yo, some lose their minds to rage. And it seems as if seeing his sister suffer is enough to push him over the edge. And then you have it where the chapter ends with the Sorrow Magic Beast saying, like, yo, let the show begin, Ichi the Witch. And so it's going to be a battle between two friends. And I'm curious how Ichi is going to solve this matter. Like, this is crazy. But then again, maybe Goku may, overcome this sorrow and, like, get it tamed. That's why I like the way this chapter actually hit. Because it's pretty much telling us that your boy Goku is going to become a witch by the end of this arc, because he's already doing the trial for this magic beast. Granted, I don't know what you could do with this ability once you get it, but it is what it is. But let me know y'all thoughts down below. And if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.